GibsonTigers.tv here at Harrison Fieldhouse, about to start the first round of regionals here in the winner's bracket. The Lady Tigers about to play the J Lady Bulldogs. The J Lady Bulldogs 8-15 on the season. The Lady Tigers 21-3. You see the records there, and Lady Tigers looking to win this game today.
Well, it's a game they definitely should win. It's just kind of become really, I mean, people just expect it, and we've talked about this, expectations, but you know, you got to go out and play every day. I can't even count the times, you know, when the team that should win doesn't always win. So,
yeah.
But I think these girls, they've been raised in a program where you expect to win, but you do what is required to win as well.
Yeah, you gotta focus on this game. I'm hoping the Lady Tigers, you know, if they win this game, they probably play Inola in the next round.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping the Lady Tigers don't look ahead, you know, and think, oh, we got this game in the bag, let's go prepare for Inola.
Yeah, and I don't think they will. I really don't, because I think Coach London does a good job of prepping these girls. I really do, and there's some talent out there, but as much as that, there's some want-to out there. These girls, they don't want to let, you know, this program down.
Yeah.
See the addition of Reese Webb tonight, sure not going to hurt anything. You got a brace on her ankle. I don't know how much she's going to play, but it's good to see her back in uniform.
Yeah, she's played the last couple games. She played at quarter against Tahlequah-Sequoia, and then, you know, I watched her at Manford. She played about 2 quarters worth, about 16 minutes worth of time.
Yeah.
It could be a little bit less than that, but she was good. She scored 8 points, and she was dominating down low for the Lady Tigers. So
yeah, I did not get to see that game. So
she's not. I wouldn't say she's fully healthy. I wouldn't say she's 100%, but
she couldn't be.
She's good enough to run well on that ankle, and she's going to score some points here tonight.
Well, just the conditioning alone, you know, would dictate that she would not be in full 4-quarter game shape yet.
Yeah, 'cause she's been out for a couple months.
Yeah.
But I mean, if even if you have her for a half or maybe less, I mean, you still got such a great team around her. There's just, you know, we have so many weapons at this point. It's easy to say they're going to win this game today.
Yeah.
It would take a monumental upset by the J Lady Bulldogs to pull this out. So we're going to stand for the national anthem now.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to Harrison Fieldhouse. This regional semifinal championship game has the J Lady Bulldogs taking on your Fort Gibson Lady Tigers. The visiting team on the board will be the Lady Bulldogs.
And we're about to reveal both starters here. Both team starters.
Sophomore number 10, Lexi Farley.
Sophomore number 10, Lexi Farley for Jay.
Number 23, Lakin Kirby.
Sophomore number 23, Lakin Kirby.
Number 30, Skylar Brantley.
Sophomore number 30, Skylar Brantley.
33, Kiara Wiley.
Sophomore number 33, Kara Wiley.
Sweeney and assisted by Sam Robertson.
And number 0, Landry Sweeney as well.
That's a young basketball team out there.
4 sophomores and a junior.
Yeah. So, like I said, 4, and that's pretty typical of a young basketball team, that record.
Yeah.
However, the Fort Gibson Lady Tigers are not senior laden by any stretch.
No, yeah.
One senior.
One senior.
Zoe Whiteley.
Zoe Whiteley, the junior, so fast, so good. She's going to score a lot of points tonight.
Mallory Baker.
She's definitely been the catalyst of this basketball team this year.
Senior Mallory Baker kind of does everything and really has stepped up with the scoring load as of late. And then the junior Bailey London, who's just a phenomenal shooter, plays great defense. Sophomore Kinsey London, the youngest starter out of the bunch, and she kind of runs the point roll a lot of the time. And then the lone senior on this starting squad, Danielle Johnson, who is probably an all-stater in her own right.
Very good chance.
Danielle Johnson probably going to take the tip here for the Lady Tigers. And she's going to do it against number 23, Lakin Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby got a little height on her. She's
5'10".
5'10". I would guess her taller than that, but
yeah, me too.
She must be 5'10" because typically coaches like to fudge it just a little bit. Like I told you, when I played in high school, I was 5'10", 150, but on the paper, I was 6 foot, 175. I would have loved to have been 6 foot, 175.
25 pounds of difference.
25 pounds, yeah. And
I
as
would say
expected,
that's fudging it a little.
just a little. Just a little.
Zoe Whiteley takes the ball down the court. Early entry feed to Danielle Johnson, but off the mark there, and it goes out of bounds.
I think Danielle just kind of lost sense of where she was right there. She thought she was a little further away from the basket.
So the J Lady Bulldogs with the chance to score first. Fort Gibson just rolling out of a man-to-man defense.
Going to be a foul right off the bat.
Skylar Brantley comes off the screen and beats her man to the bucket.
Yeah.
Skylar Brantley at the line.
We'll see if she does that all game. She hits her first free throw, so the Lady Bulldogs do score first. She misses her second. Zoe Whiteley with a chance to get out in transition, but she's going to set the offense up. Bailey London with the corner three, drives to the bucket, pulls up for the jumper, and hits it. Bailey London with Fort Gibson's first points of the night.
I think that's Bailey London's kind of working into that move because earlier, I think in the year, she would have just shot that three, but nice head fake, dribbled in for a better shot, a higher percentage shot, and makes it. So,
yeah, I saw her, you're right. She did take that three a lot of the time early in the season, and I think I want to say it was against Verdigris where she really used that move a lot, kind of the pump fake, and it really worked well for her. Danielle Johnson just kind of lets the J Bulldog just run into her.
Yeah, Danielle Johnson kind of thwarting the Lady Bulldogs' effort to get that ball down low.
The Lady Bulldogs are doing a lot of switching right now in this offense, looking to catch Fort Gibson on their heels. Good rebound there from Lakin Kirby. And the Lady Bulldogs with a really long possession here.
Yeah, first offensive board of the game. London doing a good job on Farley.
Jay, looks like they don't really want to shoot the three. Looks like they want to get some of their points inside.
And there's another offensive board.
But they're not going to shoot their first three there, and it's going to be off the mark.
Yeah, Coach London not happy right now with defensive boards for the Lady Tigers, I can assure you.
Yeah. But they're playing pretty well defensively so far. Just not on the rebounds. And Zoe Whiteley with an easy layup there. I say that. She makes it look easy.
She made it look easy, that's right. Her speed makes things look easy.
Yeah. Kirby's going to take that shot. You kind of think, Jay hasn't fouled yet, but you kind of think if they're going to try and stop this Lady Tigers offense, they're going to need to foul at some point in this game. And Danielle Johnson gets the loose ball and gets the easy bucket. That's her first points of the night.
Yeah, I thought Whiteley might have got fouled right there,
Yeah.
but the ball went straight to Danielle Johnson, so effectively a pass.
And it'll be interesting to see what kind of game the refs call here, whether they call it really physical or whether they call it really tight. We'll see.
Tigers playing tight defense right now, Lady Tigers.
Bailey London busting that screen.
And Bailey London just about with a steal.
Bailey London being really aggressive here in the first half. And they will get another foul. And it's going to be another shooting foul, so they're going to go to the line again.
Yeah, Johnson that time picking up her first foul early in this first quarter.
Number 0, Landry Sweeney at the line.
Jay Lady Bulldogs burning a lot of time off the clock.
Yes, kind of similar to the boys team, really.
Yeah.
And you just get the sense that most of their games are going to be low-scoring games because of the fact that they like to burn a lot of minutes off the clock.
Once again, there's an offensive rebound. Oh,
nice pass from Zoe Whiteley. Mallory Baker with a heads-up rebound. Kinsey London takes a three off the mark. And her sister, Bailey London's going to get that rebound, and they're going to restart. Good pass from Danielle Johnson. Honestly, a good possession there. We saw some good passing. It just couldn't get in the hole.
Yeah, you could see a little apprehension in that shot that time by Baker.
Yeah.
She just didn't let that thing go. I think she tried to kind of push it in, kind of guide it in. Still, Lady Tigers playing really good defense down here. Doing a good job checking.
Lady Bulldogs still running a lot of on-ball screens.
Number 12, Sydney Taylor. And number 4, Marcis Foreman. In for the Lady Bulldogs.
Heads up play there by Landry Sweeney.
Oh, nice block.
Zoe Whiteley applying the pressure on defense, looking to push it up to Kinsey London in the corner. They're going to look for Danielle down low.
Couldn't get it in that time. Pretty good screen by Johnson.
Nice pick and roll. Danielle Johnson with the layup. Nice pass there by Zoe Whiteley.
Yeah, I think you said it earlier. Danielle Johnson poised to have a really big night tonight.
Yeah. And that's such a dangerous pick and roll.
Yeah.
Because the speed that Zoe Whiteley has to run around that screen, and then if you try and bust that, then you got Danielle Johnson, and she's a big problem coming down that lane.
Yes. And I think, no question about it, Jay very happy to burn some time off the clock. And pretty good little running shot right there. Sweeney.
Sweeney, the elder of the group, so far has 3 points, 3 of their 4. Danielle Johnson's going to take a long shot there, almost hits it.
Yeah. The Tigers get a break.
And Reese Webb going to come in for Danielle Johnson. Again, she's coming back from that injury. She's played the last 2 games, Tahlequah, Sequoia, and Manford. We briefed on that earlier. We'll see how she does tonight, whether she's a little bit more healthy than she was against Manford, and we'll see.
Time out on the floor, charge to Gibson. going to be a 30-second timeout.
So Fort Gibson Lady Tigers take the first timeout. Not a real friendly exchange out there on the court right now. Coach London a little bit upset. And, really, you think about it, as much as the Lady Tigers have dominated this contest, it's 8-4.
Yeah.
So, of course, the Jays burned a lot of time on the clock.
Yeah. Reese Webb scored 8 against Manford. We'll see if she can top that tonight. She only played roughly about 2 quarters.
Yeah. And we see, this time Reese Webb go in for Danielle Johnson. I think it won't be long before you see those two on the court together, and that can create some real problems for a lot of people.
For sure. Oh, my gosh. Down low, that's so hard to stop.
6'2" and 6 foot. It's brutal.
And a quick 6 foot at that.
Yes. Coach London cranking up that defensive pressure. And there it is. There's a tip ball.
Sydney Taylor, number 12 for the Lady Bulldogs, getting kind of physical, trying to be aggressive on defense.
Yep.
With that full court pressure. Tried to run the pick and roll with Mallory and Zoe Wiley that time.
Fouls number 12, Sydney Taylor. That's her first. Team foul number 1.
So the Lady Bulldogs forced a foul to keep Zoe Whiteley from driving to the basket again.
And if the Lady Bulldogs come out of this quarter down by 4, that's really good.
Yeah, I think they'd be completely happy.
Off the hands of Reese Webb. And Lady Bulldogs going to get it back. Webb made her money against Manford kind of down low. Probably expect to see a lot of that today, too.
Yeah.
Especially with some of the height discrepancy they have on the Lady Bulldogs. Lakin Kirby with her first points of the night.
Yeah, right now, Lady Bulldogs just giving Lady Tigers all they want. 2-point game in this first quarter.
Good defense there by Kirby just to get her hands up. And the Lady Bulldogs look a lot better right now than they did the last time we played them.
Yeah, of course, every game those young players get a little more mature and feel a little more confident in themselves and their teammates. Playing some really good defense right now. Lady Tigers not playing so hot. So that last shot may have just escaped for Gibson Lady Tigers in this first quarter.
The Lady Bulldogs with a chance to tie it up on a last possession here. Kenzie London with the steal. Gets out in transition.
Boy, that was not a foul. Man.
Number 30, Skylar Brantley takes the ball down the floor for the Lady Bulldogs.
Number 2, Emma Wofford. Number 11, Hannah Johnson.
Coach London just kind of had enough. He's pretty much cleared the floor. Reese Webb, the lone player left in the game after that exchange.
Coach London not afraid to put in his bench, which why would you be? They've been so good so far this year. Jenna Wiley takes the last shot there for the Tigers. And they're going to end the first quarter with an 8-6 lead. You've got to be feeling pretty confident if you're the Lady Bulldogs right now.
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. You've got the Fort Gibson Lady Tigers starters sitting on the bench. So Coach London not a happy camper right now.
No. We'll see what this other squad can do coming in. Jenna Wiley, we've seen her play a little, not a whole lot so far this season, but she's been really good when we have seen her play. And then some of these others, Kiara Milton, one of the best defensive players on this team, I think. Kiara Milton is is phenomenal on that end of the floor. And honestly, she's shot better than a lot of people probably thought she would so far this year.
You can hit the target in center floor.
This is not a bad unit by any stretch of the imagination.
No, not at all.
They're gonna go out and expect to create a bigger lead here in the second quarter.
Not at all. You got you have
Tiger Nation paper.
honestly you have 4 girls out there who can hit a 3 at any time.
Yeah.
And you got that physical presence down low with Johnson and Webb, and and actually Kara Milton as well.
Yeah.
Ice Cream Palace. Chick-fil-A sandwiches on sale in the concession stand.
So this new lineup, Lady Tigers.
They're still going to be rolling out of that man-to-man.
The younger Wiley bringing the ball down. And there's
Nice
a
pass there from Jenna Wiley to Hannah Johnson.
Timeout on the floor charge to the Lady Bulldogs.
And I think that group just showed you they're not out there just to
30 seconds on
kill time.
Oh, no.
I mean, they're out there. They're out there for business.
This is going to be fun to watch to see here because
Yeah.
you don't see him do this a lot. You
No,
know, he usually
I've never seen it happen.
Yeah.
Not in 6 years I've been here. I've never seen it happen. So it's a wake-up call. It's definitely a wake-up call. But it's also pretty encouraging
Oh my gosh,
to
yes.
see just a whole new unit gun on the floor. And I mean, get a defensive stop and go right down and score.
Yeah.
I mean, just quick.
And Coach, he isn't worried. He's not worried at all.
No.
He expects to win with this group. You know, no matter who's out on the floor, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it done. Almost a backcourt there.
Yeah, it was close. Reeves Webb with near steal right there. So really, Jay not having any success with this second group of Lady Tigers.
Reese Webb with the rebound. And Reese is looking a little bit more agile than she was against Manford.
There's a 6-foot girl jerking down a rebound and just put it on the floor and go up court.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. And draw the foul. So Jenna Whiteley not acting the least bit.
Hesitant.
Yeah. It's a good shot.
Yeah, it is.
Got to take that shot.
And a hit three there by Skylar Brantley. And Jay is within a point.
Oh, nice. Nice little crossover there by Whiteley that time, freshman.
Fouls number 10, Lexi Farley. That's her second personal. Team foul number 3.
Kara Milton's going to inbound the ball. And it just looks like Jay came out ready to play today.
Yeah.
It did.
Oh, yeah, they did. Near rebound. Hannah Wofford almost had that rebound.
She's really good about getting on the offensive boards.
Good hands that time, Lady Tigers. Wiley thought about getting the ball to the floor to Johnson, thought better of it.
Emma Wofford's going to take that shot rolling off the screen.
Boy.
In and out.
In and out. Another steal by the Lady Tigers.
Kind of a missed opportunity there. Fort Gibson was open in transition.
Reese Webb is she's gassed. She is about half speed out there right now.
Emma Wofford has a wide open three, and she hits it. You can't leave her open.
Yeah, Reese Webb, you can tell she's out of shape.
A dangerous pass there.
It really was.
Number 12, Sydney Taylor back in.
Abby Porterfield coming in for Reese Webb.
Lady Tigers number 3, Abby Porterfield.
Kara Milton with the rebound.
Nice rebound by Kara.
Jenna Whiteley takes it down the floor, looking for Emma Wofford. Porterfield comes off the screen and hits another three. Fort Gibson now up by 7.
Yeah, and
Is that called backcourt?
I don't know if he called backcourt or carrying the ball. I'm not sure which it was. I never saw her get all 3 points across the line, so maybe carrying. I don't know. Tell you what, just pretty stinking impressed by these girls on the floor right now. I mean, they're hungry. You know, they're saying, hey, this is our chance, man. And there's a little bit of miscommunication right there.
It was a good idea. You saw Hannah Johnson. She was getting around her man on that rolling to the lane.
And I think Whiteley just hesitated, and it was too late. And
nice hands there by Emma Wofford. Almost a steal.
And
Jenna Whiteley wide open in transition. She's going to push it up the floor, and she's going to get the open layup. And Jay's going to call a timeout. So Fort Gibson Lady Tigers up 18-9, double the points, and they're doing it with not your usual players.
No, sir. And that's what's cool about it is you got a bunch of freshmen and sophomores. Well, you got a couple seniors out there as well, and just playing really well together.
And it's good to see, you know, some of these players that are usually getting most of the playing time, they're up on the bench and they're cheering this squad on, saying, you know, hey, you know, you guys go out there and you do well.
Yeah, I think they knew probably that maybe they weren't giving it their best. Maybe they hadn't prepared mentally. It's too late when the game starts to get yourself ready to play.
Yeah.
You've got to do that well in advance. I mean, days if you have it to get ready to play.
Yeah.
And these young girls are taking every advantage of this opportunity.
It's kind of almost like anything you can do, I can do better kind of scenario here.
Yeah, this is not mop-up duty. This is first round of the regional tournament, and they're in the game in the first quarter, second quarter.
And they've stretched this lead. They've opened it up 7 more points.
They have.
Fort Gibson looking for a double team quick there.
Yeah, just a little bit late. Good job by Porterfield there.
Being more aggressive on defense. Cross-court pass to the corner.
Twice they've gotten away with that.
That's another 3 taken by Skylar Brantley. And those are the shots you want them to take, those low percentage, really deep shots. If you get them to take those, your defense is doing pretty good.
I was wondering really when Jay would try to take advantage of this young bunch on the floor, and oh my goodness, Hannah Johnson just couldn't find the handles on that ball.
Jenna Whiteley's going to take an open 3, almost hit it.
Yep.
Whiteley playing good defense so far. Fort Gibson still sticking to that man-to-man. And Jay maybe looking to burn a couple minutes off the clock, get settled, look for a good possession.
Nice job by Johnson that time. Jay, coach wanted a foul, but I really think Johnson came around and poked that ball out. That was a clean pick.
A lot of off-the-ball movement here on this Lady Tigers offense.
Yes, and there she is. Whiteley couldn't quite handle that ball cleanly enough to put it up. Whoop.
Fort Gibson taking their time, burning about a minute off the clock.
Yeah, Lady Bulldogs doing a good job covering that cutter.
And what this is going to do is, you know, if you're switching, if you have all these players that are, you know, they've had 10 different players play in the game so far.
That's right.
Or actually 11, my bad. When you have that, you know, the other team's going to get tired, and you're going to have fresh legs all game.
That's right.
Jenna Whiteley had a good drive, but chose to kick it back out. Fort Gibson maybe looking to have the last possession here.
Yeah, 37 ticks left on the clock.
Hannah Johnson wanted the foul, didn't get it.
Yeah.
They're going to call jump ball, and it's going to go to the Lady Tigers. Quick possession there.
Yeah, it looked like maybe the J Lady Bulldogs might get that last shot. Now it looks like Lady Tigers may get it back.
Yeah. Whiteley's going to come off that screen, but they did a good job of busting that.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Andrew Sweeney.
And it looks like Lady Bulldogs will get the last shot.
Landry Sweeney missed off the mark there on the layup, so that's going to end the first. Wait, is that the first half?
First half.
That's the first half.
Is over. 18-9.
18-9. That's one of the lowest scoring halves we've seen.
Yes, it is. There have been a lot of games this year where Lady Tigers scored 18 in the first quarter, or 20 or 20 more.
More, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Well, that's going to be the end of the first half, 18-9. I guess we'll see you at the half. This is FortGibsonTigers.tv, and we'll be back.
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Fort Gibson's only locally and family-owned funeral home is committed to the community of Fort Gibson, Muskogee, and surrounding areas. It's our mission at Clifford D. Garrett Funeral Home to facilitate meaningful ways for families to grieve their loss and celebrate the memories of their loved ones. Call Cliff at 918-478-2555 or come visit 1224 East Poplar in Fort Gibson. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Garrett Family Funeral Home, Fort Gibson State Bank, Fort Gibson Nursing Home, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center.
Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stilt chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, Johnsert mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith's Hardware, we're proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Gibson's only locally and family-owned funeral home is committed to the community of Fort Gibson, Muskogee, and surrounding areas. It's our mission at Clifford D. Garrett Funeral Home to facilitate meaningful ways for families to grieve their loss and celebrate the memories of their loved ones. Call Cliff at 918-478-2555 or come visit 1224 East Poplar in Fort Gibson. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Garrett Family Funeral Home, Fort Gibson State Bank, Fort Gibson Nursing Home, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center.
Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services, such as Stilt chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, Johnsert mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith's Hardware, we're proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality.
And we're back here on FortGibsonTigers.tv, about to start the second half, and what a low-scoring first half that was, 18-9. One of the most low-scoring halves I've seen so far from the Lady Tigers this season.
And a little bit different.
Yeah.
I mean, just,
we can talk about that too. A whole new unit coming out for the Lady Tigers to play most of the second quarter. Jenna Whiteley, who's come in and played sparingly, but not a lot in the first half. And she's coming in and playing really well. And then, of course, you got these other girls, Hannah Johnson and Emma Wofford have been key all year. Of course, so has Kiera Milton. And then Abby Porterfield as well, coming in and getting quite a bit of playing time and doing well, creating a 7-point scoring gap in the second quarter. And looks like
he's staying with that lineup.
He
sure is.
And what a unique thing to have if you're Coach London.
Yeah, he's sending a message is what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's liking what he's seeing out there on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, how many teams can say, we have 11 players or more, really, that we can just put on the court at any time and expect to win the game with? That's crazy.
Not many.
I was talking earlier before the game, and I don't know who I was telling, but it was like, if I was a girls basketball player, I almost wouldn't want to play on this team because you might not get to play. With how many talented players there are.
Sure might not.
I'm pretty sure almost every girl on this team could start at just about any other 4A school in the state.
I don't think there's any question. And there's a bucket that actually Jay Lady Bulldogs should have made. still get the ball back.
So Jay,
hustle by Whiteley, forcing that pass to be high.
And this is a big reason why the first half has been so low scoring is Jay has burned a lot of time off the clock on a lot of their possessions. They've already burned over a minute here in the start of the second half.
Yeah, and I don't think it's so much that they're trying to burn that much clock. It's just the Lady Tigers are just doing a good job on defense.
Yeah.
Not giving them any opportunities. Not much shot selection.
And give credit to Jay for being patient and trying to find the right shot. And Reese Webb, what a drive there. She gets her first points of the night and gets the and one.
First team foul number 1. Reese Webb at the line for the 3-point play.
Always like to draw first blood.
Yeah. Nice rebound there by Hannah Johnson, but it's going to go out of her hands. It's going to go to the J Lady Bulldogs.
A little full court pressure being dialed up by Coach London. Oh, and it's going to be Fort Gibson's ball.
Oh, it is. Turnover there from the Lady Tigers. Good Euro step there from Landry Sweeney. Fort Gibson gets the rebound.
London, one of the girls, to run some offense here. Reese Webb popped open for a second.
Emma Wofford has a wide open three, in and out. Hannah Johnson gets the rebound. Fort Gibson's going to have a second chance.
That's pretty good contact there. Actually, that was the second contact, I think.
I mean, let's face it. What can Reese Webb not do? I mean, she can rebound. When she's fully healthy on that ankle, she's one of the fastest players on the team.
Yeah.
Dribbles the ball, shoots the ball. There's really nothing she can't do.
She's just going to have to play her way back into shape because that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
Makes that first free throw just routine.
And Fort Gibson now has 8 different players that have scored the ball. You've got 22 points and 8 different players that have scored. That's unique.
Lady Tigers still playing some good defense and
switching to the zone defense this time to start the second half.
Yep. Force that pass high. Oh,
Hannah Johnson's wide open.
She was open.
Reese Webb gets her own rebound and gets the putback.
That's pretty good right there. That's pretty strong stuff. She just muscled her way in for that rebound and went right back up.
She had 8 last week against Manford. She has 6 tonight. Which leads the team. She's leading the team right now in points.
You know, just take a look at Jenna Whiteley coming down the floor. Does she not look just like her big sister? I mean, mannerisms are just the same.
Yeah.
Whoops. Coach London's still not happy.
Abby Porterfield gets the steal there and draws the foul.
That was a pretty good foul.
Yeah.
that was a foul.
Yeah.
Fouls number 0, Landry Sweeney, her first.
That's Landry Sweeney's first foul.
Abby Porterfield.
And if you're going to start fouling, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. Get your money's worth, right?
Porterfield off on the first.
It's just been kind of just a weird game. Just
a
really weird game.
We're about halfway through the quarter. And in the third quarter, Lady Tigers have outscored the Lady Bulldogs 6-0.
Wiley playing tough defense there. And there's a loose ball, and the Lady Bulldogs come up with it. That was a travel, I believe. Maybe another one.
Yeah. Tip pass there from Abby Porterfield. Lady Tigers trying to force a turnover. Hannah Johnson doing a good job of just staying upright and not getting the foul called on her.
Yeah, she was absolutely. Oh, thought that was going in.
It looks like they're going to call over the back on Jenna Whiteley.
Yeah.
Kiara Milton coming in pretty soon here.
Once again, Lady Bulldogs just not really getting anything going offensively, not making any progress really.
Yeah, you're right. Their offense kind of has just stagnated.
It really has.
Another three there taken by Skylar Brantley. She's taken several, well, really a handful tonight. I believe she is 1 for 4 tonight for 3. And it looks like Lady Tigers' next unit is going to come back into the game. They haven't played since the first quarter, or well, early in the first half.
Hannah Johnson with a good rebound, just unable to stick it back.
And she's going to go to the line.
Foul number 12, Sydney Taylor. That's her second personal team foul, number 4.
And we were kind of wondering how long it would be before their starters came back out.
Yeah, and I just am going to say that they're going to play like their hair's on fire because they don't want to experience that again. I can assure you. They do not want to experience that again.
I'm sure Coach London probably had some things to say at halftime.
Yeah. And I think he said them pretty quick because he didn't spend a whole lot of time. He and Coach Lowe were back out here in about 2 minutes. So we'll see if Lady Tigers find that new purpose. There's not a lot going on right now. Nobody really moving for the Lady Bulldogs. Screen.
Couple of on-ball screens so far, but really nothing.
And I mean, let's face it, they look like a lot of sophomores.
Yeah.
It's a really young basketball team.
Well, in the first quarter, they looked like they came out and they were going to give it to the Lady Tigers, and they just kind of, just got, I don't know what it is. Just kind of stopped.
So we got a timeout. Or not. I don't know. I don't know what that was.
I don't know. I don't know what that was either. Just like the game stopped for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
A few seconds. And it looks like the Lady Tigers went back to their man-to-man.
And the coach is wanting a foul,
Yeah.
but, I mean, Danielle Johnson is standing there with her hands straight up.
Yeah.
Perpendicular to the floor.
Just using that height.
Yeah, just not making any attempt. Just standing there. And
Another
blocked
block
that one.
there.
Yeah. Lady Bulldogs get to the loose ball, and now the Lady Tigers, nope, that's going to be a travel. Both girls had the ball at the same time. Can't do that.
With 40 seconds left, Jay is still looking to get their first points of the quarter. Well,
You
there
called it,
they
Joe.
are.
You called it.
Sydney Taylor.
There it is.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Better get some help down here. Or not.
And this is kind of odd. The game just really just kind of stopped for a few minutes. The ref just holding on to the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. That's 2 stops in the game that I did not understand. This game, as entertaining as the boys' game was, this game has been the other way. It's not been a pretty basketball game.
Well, it's been interesting to say the least.
It has been that.
Not what you would expect from a regionals game.
No, not at all. And, could be a wake-up call for the Lady Tigers. I don't know. You don't ever want your team to play lethargic, and I think they've played pretty lethargic tonight.
Yeah.
Jay, not a very good basketball team. Just let the clock run out. I think they were completely incoherent of how much time was left on that clock.
That third quarter, it was again. It's 7-2. This is one of the most low-scoring games I've ever seen. I mean, there have been 36 points through 3 quarters.
And it seems like it's like being in a bad dream. You want to come out of it, but you can't. And that's typically the way it goes in a game, a basketball game especially, because everything is just like right here concentrated on one little area. A football game is different. A baseball game is different because it's so slow. But it seems like you get into a basketball game like this, and it's just ugly from the first whistle. From the tip-off to the buzzer in the fourth quarter, it's ugly, and that's kind of what we're seeing here.
Well, the defense has been good.
Yeah, it has.
It's been some entertaining defense.
Yeah. But offensively, it's just not been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Yeah. How many threes have been hit tonight? Emma Wofford hit one. I think that's it.
That's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. At least the Lady Tigers are moving without the ball.
Wait, Abby Porterfield, she hit one.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's been 2 threes hit by the Fort Gibson Lady Tigers tonight. Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, and everything really has been uncharacteristic. That was a near turnover just then. I think they're really trying, but it's like I said, it's like once it gets started, it just never stops.
Danielle Johnson gets her own rebound, puts it back up, gets the 2 points.
And it's just, I don't know, it's almost like one of those times when you play down to the other team. Yeah. And it's not characteristic of Lady Tiger basketball.
No, and we kind of talked about maybe they were looking ahead to Inola.
Yeah, and you may be right. I mean, I don't know.
Inola throwing out a couple new players of their own. Danielle Johnson gets another 2.
Yeah, until Inola does something different, I think it's going to be a Danielle Johnson show. Because if they're going to leave her down there one-on-one, that's not going to happen. That's not going to be healthy.
Yeah.
For Lady Bulldogs.
And I believe that Jay doesn't have any of their starters out either.
I think you're right. Perhaps number 11 was not.
So both teams going to the bench quite a bit in this game. And, that's how many times do you see that in a season where in the third quarter you got a whole different unit out there?
Yeah.
Especially down by 15.
Yeah.
I don't, maybe they're thinking, exactly what Fort Gibson was doing, and that the first unit just wasn't getting it done, and so send out another squad. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But just like that, I mean, how many free throws does Zoe Whiteley miss,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's just like there's a bad mojo or whatever you want to call it.
And you're gonna have nights like this where you're just not shooting the ball very well.
Absolutely, you are.
And give it to the Lady Tigers for if their shots aren't hitting, they've still held the other team to 14 points.
Yeah, that's right. They play some good, solid defense. Yeah, I don't care what level you play. Oh,
nice steal there by Zoe Whiteley, and gets the easy layup in transition.
Zoe Whiteley.
Zoe shaking her head, going back down the floor. Almost looked like that was going to roll out.
Yeah.
So once again, Lady Bulldogs, I think, quite content to keep this a low-scoring game because I think they knew, we cannot go out there and run with this basketball team and not get pounded. So come down and be very deliberate on offense and slow down the pace and make it an ugly game, and that's what they've done. And they've done it well.
Kinsey London gets the bounce and scores her first points of the night. And give it to Jay, a lot of teams, they face competition like this, and they start rushing their shot.
Yeah.
They start creating turnovers. That's one thing that Jay is kind of limited so far in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think, they've had a good game plan.
Reese Webb coming in for Danielle Johnson. Lady Tigers now up by 20 here in the fourth quarter, and this game just about over with 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I do not see the Lady Bulldogs closing a 20-point lead in 4 minutes. Nice block there from Mallory Baker.
Fouls number 21, Reese Webb, her first team foul, number 2.
Oh.
Nice hands there from Bailey London.
Good job.
She was doing that all over the place against Manford.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. That was the correct call. Manford, Jay touched that ball last, without question.
Nice pass there from Zoe Whiteley. In and out. And there is going to be a foul called on Mallory Baker.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll take that foul because, I mean, she was being aggressive. She's going back for the rebound. Missed the shot, went back for the rebound, and, it's a hustle foul.
Yeah.
You can live with that. Zoe Whiteley denying that pass. Jay pretty much trying to play everybody on the squad, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Nice little stutter.
In for the Lady Bulldogs, number 3, Emily Andrews.
Ooh, Zoe Whiteley was wide open on that backdoor cut. Mallory Baker had another open look.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, what a rebound by Webb.
Kinsey London takes the three and hits it. Nothing but net for Kinsey London. her second 3 of the night. Another player, Kaylee Mount, coming in for Jay. She's a freshman.
Number 21, Kaylee Mount in for Jay.
So less than 2.5 minutes left in this contest, and it's and there's Reese Webb. Lady Tigers kind of finding their stroke now.
Reese Webb leading the team with 9 points so far. Nice effort there from Mallory Baker. And you know, they say what you will, but they got up to 40 tonight. They scored at least 40.
Yeah.
And they're winning by 26.
Yes. Yes.
Number 23, Marianne Parks. Number 15, Jordan Hayes. And number 14, Jenna Whiteley.
Jordan Hayes, Marianne Parks, Lexi Fouch, and Gracie Comer all getting their first minutes of the night.
Yep.
So that's 15 different players that have played so far for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah.
That's their whole team.
And it's not like you would think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you would get up and read, Fort Gibson Lady Tigers played 15, 16 players, and you would think it all came within the last 2 or 3 minutes.
No,
and that's not true at all. I mean, it happened pretty quick. Gracie Comer tipped that ball, kept it alive. And
Jay's going to get the jump ball.
Yep. I guess it is Lady Tigers.
Oh, my bad. Now wait, didn't we get the last jump ball?
I don't remember, Joe.
I
can't.
I thought we had.
Can't remember.
Gracie Comer goes up.
That was almost a pretty athletic shot right there.
Yeah. Minute left to go.
Sophomore Lexi Fouch brings down that rebound, kicks it out.
And what I like about this Lady Tigers team is, these players come off the bench and they don't just hunt for shots. They're all passing the ball, looking for the open man.
Yep. A little semi-sky hook right there by Comer.
No matter who's on that floor, they're going to be playing fundamental basketball.
Yes, they are.
And that's the sign of a well-coached team.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's also the sign of a successful team.
Yeah. 7 seconds left. Lady Tigers maybe looking to get a last shot or maybe just run the clock out. They are going to take the shot. Marianne Parks is going to hit the 3. And that's going to end the game. So the Fort Gibson Lady Tigers 45, the Jay Lady Bulldogs 14. An unusual game there, but
unusual.
But the Lady Tigers hold Jay to 14 points for the whole game.
Yeah.
That is phenomenal.
It really is. It really is.
So that will conclude the first round of regionals. Lady Tigers moving on to the second round. Likely Inola. We have yet to find out, but I guess we'll see what they do there.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
So this is FortGibsonTigers.tv, and we thank you for watching.